People are mocking Chris Tyson for his newest appearance in a Mr. Beast video. This was because Chris's first appearance on the Mr. Beast channel for the first time in months was actually him bringing out a toilet.
I'm wondering how they use the bathroom. Push this down. Okay, the light outside the cube just turned on, which means Chris is now gonna bring you a toilet. I couldn't get plumbing in all 100 rooms, so we have portable toilets.
This is now a bathroom. Let's get out of the bathroom. Oh my God.
And because of this, people are using it as an opportunity to hate on him, saying he has now been stuck with the bad jobs because of him announcing his coming out, and transphobic haters think that he deserves it. Because of this, they're praising Mr. Beast for making Chris take a backseat in the videos and doing jobs like this. However, fans are pointing out Chris has actually chosen to do this in order to spend more time with his son Tucker.
Told Jimmy, just because I want to spend time with Tucker and he's traveling a lot, I'm just gonna come and go as I please.
And fans are actually happy that Chris is doing this because some say he's supposedly a danger to children. EDP445 also spoke on this when he uploaded a video titled, quote, "We must protect our kids." And in the video, he would go on to claim that Chris is actually a danger to children because of previous tweets that were made on his Twitter account. This is all in reference to inappropriate tweets from many years ago, including homophobic and racist jokes, which Chris actually hasn't directly responded to. However, it seems fair to say that Chris is actually pressured to keep his gender curiosity a secret due to where he grew up and who he was around.
But I knew I was gonna have to do it publicly, which you know, in the early years it was like I was scared of, like, I grew up in the South, like, what is everybody gonna think?
So many are excusing his old tweets by simply saying he was trying to cover up his curiosity from the people around him who would actually disapprove of it. But Chris did actually announce it was his plan to come out at some point anyway, even saying that he planned to use the Mr. Beast platform in a way to do so.
But like after I got, you know, the whole Mr. Beast gig, for a while I was like, oh, you know, like maybe this is my way to get like support and I can come out one day.
And people are actually hating on him because of this, pointing out that it's completely unfair on his ex-wife Katie if Chris actually did have those plans all along, and many are also saying for them to have a kid makes it even worse. And people are also questioning why Chris would make such controversial tweets if he was gonna come out at some point anyway, claiming that the hate he received is actually his fault because of him changing to be a complete 180 of his old self. But it would make sense that his old personality was formed around who he was actually surrounded by rather than how he wanted to act himself. Chris would also announce that Jimmy had actually known about the transition for over 7 years and was completely chill with it.
I mean, Jimmy's known it since we were in college together. Like, I don't care, just like whenever it becomes a thing, just let me know.
And because of this, people are praising Mr. Beast for keeping Chris in the videos, with a ton of tweets being made showing how happy they are that Chris has made a return into the videos, such as one saying, quote, "Chris casually being shown in the newest Mr. Beast videos in all his androgynous glory is a beautiful middle finger to all the people who are celebrating her being fired." But people are now changing their focus to Chandler, calling him the last hope, and others are saying to pray for him. Someone tweeted out, quote, "Can we pray for Chandler, who has a unique opportunity to be close to Chris from Mr. Beast?" Followed by, quote, "Chris might see the goodness and kindness of our God." So it might seem like people are wanting Chris to not go through with the transition, and they actually want Chandler to be the person to make it not happen. And although that would be very unlikely, many are still curious as to what Chris will be changing his name to, as he previously announced that he would be doing so very, very soon. On his story, he would respond to a question asking if he's changed his name by saying, quote, "I've been asked this a lot, and yeah, I'm gonna announce it soon, and all of you will like it. But if you want to be the first to find out Chris's new name,